guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Farscape. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 4 of Farscape, depending on where you're watching it. I'm watching it on Peacock Streaming, which I know is not in the same order in which it's on the DVDs and Blu-rays and actually other streaming services, but for simplicity's sake, that's what I have to watch it on. So a lot of people were like, this is not the next episode. Why are you watching this episode? It's just easier for me to go with this and follow it. And I know it's only for a short period of time that these are switched around and kind of out of order. Now, episode 2 being episode 7 or 8, like, doesn't make any sense. But when we get there, I'll just be like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Or I'll be like, it's fine. Either way, this is the order we're watching it in. So now it gets to be a surprise for you. It's episode roulette. Who knows? Just spin a wheel and watch one. I don't know. But I am really liking this show. I'm really liking our characters. And I will say that I like the addition of the aliens and their prosthetics. I rather enjoy, especially Dargo kind of being like, oh, we have to be so hospitable to these people. And like, he's like this tough warrior that like, normally he probably would just be like, huh. But like, he was like very much trying to accommodate them because he knew how important they were. And you know, it was a farce. We found out that, she was a Scorvian, and I don't know if we're supposed to not like Scorvians and if they're really bad. But so far I don't like them. And they seem really bad. But like, they were going to have a weapon that was a black hole. So that to me screams evil. Not as evil as a goatee can be, but definitely pretty evil. I feel like a black hole should rank more evil than a goatee, but here we are. And you know, we saw a little bit of growth from Dargo. Like, obviously, like him having a moment with John where like they kind of both are, I don't want to say emotionally open, but where he said like, you know, he misses being with somebody, you know, either he wants to mate or having a connection or both. But, you know, I think that that's I was almost going to say a human thing to crave. I think that that's a normal thing for anybody, anything, any species to want. And so I don't fault him for it. But he was very, very blind to a lot of the things that were going on. Definitely the whole thing about Aaron fighting her and seeing like the different movements, and I think Claudia definitely is a very physical person, so I'd like to see her kind of do more of that. I wasn't a fan in the first episode. The second episode I started to like her. The third episode I was like, she's my girl. She's my girl. And it wasn't that, you know, it wasn't anything other than the fact that she was a peacekeeper. And I've also learned through the comments that contaminated does not mean necessarily that she's got germs and now she's icky. It's that her ideology has changed from being in touch with these different people and being involved with them. And like learning something like sympathy or empathy is not good for a warrior as a peacekeeper. Even though they still have the long sleep or the long death or whatever it is that they call when their body temperatures get too hot. You know, it seems like they do know a little bit about empathy because they're just like, well, that's a horrible way to live. Ka-chunk. So yeah, but not too much, and definitely not for other aliens. That's definitely something that I've learned about the peacekeepers. Now, I don't know if they're still out there after us. It seemed like that's kind of like the bigger like backstory is like people coming after them because they are escaped convicts. Dargo, we kind of learned that like whatever crime he actually committed was not the one he was in prison for. And that he's, I don't want to say embarrassed, but like he's not willing to share with everybody what exactly that crime is. And John keeps his secret. John's a good guy. Telling you, he's the Captain America of this ship. Captain, I was gonna say Captain America of Moya, but he's also Australian. Yeah, but he's an American astronaut. I don't know, but he's a really good person. He's probably the best human that they could possibly have run across and have on their ship, because he seems like he not only cares about people, but like wants to make sure people are safe. That like he's very smart. It's stupid, but like very smart. Like he's the guy that you want to have on your ship. And also Zan, you know, Mother Zan, like she's the mom of the ship. She's very like soft and kind. So that also makes me wonder, what the hell crime did she commit that she got put in jail and was doing hard time for? Because she seems like she is absolutely wonderful. Now, it could all be a ruse. It might be. I doubt it. I feel like this is who she is. You know, and then, of course, Rigel, I think Rigel's Rigel. I think he just is who he is. And we just have to accept that. I was like, we didn't have any like creature stuff. We had a lot of makeup, but we didn't have like a lot of creature things happening. I don't think we saw Pilot, and if we did, it was just a hologram, which I think is a very cheap way of like putting him there, that you only have to like really call on the Pilot puppet every so often. And then Rigel, you know, if you keep him hungry eating, then, you know, you don't have to have him in a lot of shots either. So definitely, I'm happy that the Hensons kind of had like free reign to just be as Henson-y as Hensons can. So I'm looking forward to more of that, unless it's bugs or Dentix. Yeah. Although a lot of people were like, no, that'd be great. Have you ever seen, like, they have them out here in Vegas, but like in malls, they have the foot things where like the little fishies eat the dead like skin off the bottom of your feet. And I just like, to me, I'm like, no, I don't think that that's good. I don't think a live thing should be eating the dead things that are in your mouth. And the bad bacteria and like the food, like if you haven't flossed in a while, like the reason why your breath smells is because of the bacteria, because it's rotting. So it's just like, I don't want that animal to necessarily be eating that and then living off of it. But I guess, you know, flies, they lick shit. I don't know. I think that's where my professional life is getting in the way sometimes. I cannot suspend belief where I'm like, nope, that's not gonna work for me. But guys, I love that about this show, is that it is so weird, so quirky, so out there, so unexpected, that I don't ever know what to expect. And that's fantastic, because normally I'm looking into something and I'm trying to figure out the mystery of it and like what makes these people tick, and like I think I am doing that for the character and like who they're going to become or what their past is. You know, especially their past on this show, because the majority of them are criminals. But like, you know, how they work together and how they become this family and how they, you know, who they fight, who they go up against, how they, you know, stay clear of the peacekeepers. Like, you know, it's very curious to me, but it's all the in-between stuff that I'm just like, couldn't have told you that was going to happen. I had no idea. I didn't know a black hole was going to be the ultimate weapon until they said it. And I was like, yup, we got to do something about that. So John needs to stop touching things that glow. If I've learned anything from The Expanse, don't do that. Don't do that. But it's pretty cool what happened to him, as long as it wears off. I don't know. Did we ever find out if that wears off? Is it just gone because the entity is gone? It's like no longer being charged? I have no idea. Again, that's what the show's for. We either find out or we don't. I don't know. Maybe it's season 4, it comes back where he's like all of a sudden seeing into the future again. I don't know. He's by a black hole so he can see it. I have no idea. I don't know if I would like that necessarily. Like all of a sudden he just like gets blips into the future, and if he's looking into the future of his future and it's in this other dimension or whatever, then, or other galaxy, then he's not going to really understand what it is that he's seeing half the time. Or maybe he could see, what if he could see into Earth's future and he's not there? Oh, that would be tragic. That'd be so sad. I need to stop doing this to myself. I'm writing a fanfic in my head. So guys, let's just watch the episode, shall we? Let's see where it goes. I don't know what episode this was when it aired, but have fun. Okay, guys, let's get into it.
Right, we know almost nothing about the tabloids.
Tablex.
Whatever. We do know that they will pay
Tablex?
us to haul cargo, which they're not going to do if you go in there doing your John Wayne impression.
John Wayne, who's that? A relative?
John Wayne? Oh, it's the big guy. True Grit, The Searchers, Genghis Khan. Forget about Genghis Khan. Everybody makes a bad movie. But the point isn't... Kung Fu. Kung Fu never carried a gun.
Yeah, I mean, true, but still.
Dominar of the Hynerian Empire and beloved sovereign of...
Really? Really, Rigel?
Welcome to our yacht.
I still say it's a bad idea.
I should be taller. I need them to look up to me.
Why? We don't.
Well, you should.
Ooh.
If it wasn't for me,
Dang.
you'd starve. On Poison too?
All
It was
you
I.
got was food cubes.
Which you ate more than your fair share of, as I recall.
Oh, you little piggy, Rigel.
I was offering a suggestion.
Well, who are you to offer suggestions?
Am I the only species in creation that doesn't thrive on conflict?
All of you, shut up.
The Catholics believe.
Shut up includes you. No, we
Oh,
don't.
okay. Okay.
It could be contraband.
If you must address me, do so as your supreme eminence.
I don't
Which
see that
you
happening.
should be doing anyway.
Oh, shut up, Rigel.
No movement.
Move and you die.
Good job, Aaron, for bringing the gun.
Try me.
Aaron, try him. Try him.
You've misunderstood everything.
Whoa. Whoa. Rigel. Can Rigel just, like, sink to the ground so he's not a floating target?
And now you die. Yo, butt kiss.
Butt kiss. Oh. I don't know if... But those needles are going into your arm.
Where's Rigel?
They took him.
Our supreme eminence has been bagged.
Mm-hmm. And now you have that on you. Isn't it poking him? How are we gonna get Rigel? Is he dead?
Pilot, get a track
Great
beam on
makeup.
that shuttle.
What's that?
Graviton field, a tracto ray. Whatever it is you yanked me aboard with.
You mean the docking wing?
Yeah, fine. Use it on the shuttle.
Yeah, that.
Break orbit and take us away from this wretched planet.
No, no, no.
Rigel brought this on himself. I say we leave him there.
Let Crichton finish.
Look, enough. We are leaving now.
Okay, temper tantrum. Did it just make you stronger?
How did you do that?
It just happened.
Is it injecting something into you?
Stuck some needles
Yes.
in my arm.
Oh, no, that can't be good. Take it off.
That's what I said.
This ship needs a leader, and none of you have what it takes. From now
Makes him
on,
aggressive.
I am in charge.
It's like roids. He's roid raging.
You go after him. I'll revive the boy.
The boy? That's a boy? I mean, it was shorter.
Orders now.
Virgo, just listen.
Whoa. Oh my god. He's really up close and personal.
Take it easy,
That doesn't
child.
look like a boy.
Don't be afraid. We won't hurt you.
Speak for yourself.
That weapon of yours, I'll leave it off.
You mean one of you is stupid enough to put it on?
What is that stuff it pumps in you?
A stimulant. Adds to our strength.
A stimulant?
Yeah.
It's a little more than cappuccino, pal. Our friend just tried to kill us.
How do we remove it?
You can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Well, it came off when I knocked you out.
If you're left unconscious in battle, you don't want the enemy cutting your arm off to get your weapon.
You can be disarmed without having to be disarmed.
So
So what do we got that can knock Dargo out?
Sleep mist. I can formulate one.
There you go. Thank you, Zahn. Oh, I didn't put up my little droid today. I'll give him a little bit of screen time.
Do as I say or I'll rip off all your arms. Enough of this stupid voting.
Whoa.
From now on, I'll make the decisions.
So does it just make you aggressive, or is that stuff that's going through his brain?
Hold on. Transmission from the planet.
What planet?
We've got your king. You can buy him back.
And we have
We got your king.
Look, this isn't a good time. How about we call you back?
No. We'll contact you in one solar day. If your homeworld hasn't agreed to our terms by then, your king dies.
John, it's finished.
Yikes.
Check it out. It's a water balloon.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh, you think you can throw it with any accuracy?
I grew up
You
with
played
these things.
baseball.
Excellent.
I think. You grew up with water balloons.
Suppose we must.
You're all undermining my command.
Oh, John. Okay, well, at least it hit the ground, but I thought it needed to hit him. Oh, it's gonna revive him. We need more. Yeah.
This way.
Oh, is that another suggestion of yours?
Close all the vents.
I can't do that.
Why?
Pressure could build at dangerous levels.
No, it won't. I got a plan.
Okay, this is that thing where I say John's really smart, but he's also really stupid. So, I can't wait.
I'm not afraid of you. You're soft and weak.
Oh, I wouldn't say that to her. Yeah, see? She barely even had to do anything.
What was that, pilot?
Secure for acceleration. Crichton has an idea.
Oh, did you say cry?
Yay!
Dargo!
Coward!
See how this plan turns out.
That was your plan.
Why are they always on top of each other?
That is the last time I go along with one of your plans.
Fine.
I feel like they're like really putting them in close proximity to each other, so eventually they might kiss. I don't need that to happen, but I'm not gonna complain. Dope. I just watched a reaction for the Fifth Element, and it's kind of like the vibe it was just giving me.
I demand to speak to the Creosh in charge. How dare you bury me in mud?
Oh, they buried him in mud?
Don't you know this is an act of war? When my council hears of this, the Hynerian Navy will scorch this hellhole. That should get him thinking.
My sleep cycle is being disturbed.
As if I give a Garentus Brax.
Oh, Garentus Brax. Who is it?
Who are you?
Jotheb, next in succession to
Oh!
preside over the consortium of Trow. And you?
He's dope.
The Hynerian Empire is not familiar to me.
Yeah? Well, I never heard of the consortium of Trow.
The imperfection is yours.
How big is it?
10,000.
I have 600 billion subjects.
10,000 planets, each averaging
Oh.
per planet 4 billion Trow.
Well, the one-upman in this like prison is amazing. Aww, Rachel has sad eyebrows. I love that for us.
This malfunction is Rigel's fault?
He asked if he could borrow a vital component of Moya's control circuitry. I flatly forbade it.
What did he want it for?
He said it was important to impress our visitors.
Impress...
Oh, Moya's synaptic processes are quite attractive objects in a semi-organic crystalline matrix.
Crystal.
Oh.
Reddish crystal? About that big?
Yes.
And his staff.
His scepter. The little hairball
Yeah.
took it to decorate his scepter.
I'm gonna kill him.
Well, how long can it maintain orbit without the crystal?
Her orbit's deteriorating even now.
I'll torture
Oh
him, then I'll kill him.
no.
He's not injured, but he's sleeping off the drug. There's no telling when he'll awaken.
I can't wait for him. Pilot, prepare the prowler.
I didn't see. Did the thing come off when he got knocked out? I think I was too concerned because they were lying on each other.
I've got a plan.
Oh, no, please, let me guess. Conduct a commando-style raid against, what, a couple of dozen heavily armed tabloids and then haul ass back up to the ship.
Tavlex.
Tavlex.
That's your plan. Wile E. Coyote would come up with a better plan than that.
This is my turn. My plan. Now let's go.
No.
Let's go.
Absolutely
Ooh.
not. There are other things that we can do. We can try
Like what?
negotiating with the tabloids. We can...
Tavlex.
Tavlex.
Pilot says we can reconfigure the sensors.
Even if you can't.
John's just unconscious back there.
We can negotiate with the...
Tavlex.
You hit me.
Hit? I know a Pantac jab. You are more susceptible than most.
Pentac job.
Next time you hit me, make sure that I don't wake up. Oh, don't me. This is not over with. And when it is,
I'm glad. I look forward to more.
serious talk.
She
Give us some food.
giving him
Not hungry.
John's uniform?
Are you in discomfort?
What kind of fastener is this?
It's a zipper.
Where's my clothes? I want them back now.
We had to borrow them.
Had to? Or did you just want to strip me? What's the matter? Too prim to sneak a peek? You afraid you might like what you saw?
I'm sure she's seen it all before.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, fourth sensation. I don't know.
Did you think you'd shock me? Is nudity a taboo in your culture? Are you ashamed of your bodies?
Yeah, we would be if we looked like you.
I doubt it.
Okay. Oh, is she gonna get naked and show him? And us?
Are you sure you're not hungry?
It's probably not thinking about his stomach right now, that's for sure. Yeah, why do they have all the scars? Is that from war, or are they, like, actually ashamed of their bodies?
You Shanghai my ass down here. Now you want me to lead? Give me one good reason.
Landmines, fire snakes, razor grass, night
Rigel?
vision snipers, Maulian death spiders.
That dreadful noise is what?
Is he farting?
My meal was just delivered. They fed you first. I don't want any food anyway.
Sure.
When my fleet arrives, it'll lay waste to this planet. But anyone who helps us will... Your rations. First you give them something to think about, and then you... Is there a problem? This bow. It's a skull.
Oh, well, yeah, that's not...
Stop looking at me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too thrilled about drinking or eating anything out of a skull.
Hey, tentacles off.
He's taking his food!
It was unwanted by you. Doesn't mean you can have it.
Oh, well, it sounds like Rigel.
Hand me the oculars.
What?
How do they know that they could even be on this planet without, like, oxygen masks and stuff?
Hunting party. They've made a kill.
Oh. What did they kill? It looks awful. Is that one of those spiders she was talking about?
Don't have time to let them lead us back to their camp. I'm gonna have to force them to tell me where Rigel is.
One of you and 3 of them.
Oh, you did not! I was gonna say, what's she like with that on?
Besides, if we go in there blazing like...
I'm going in. You're staying here.
Huh? I believe in her.
When I get back, you can put me under and remove the gauntlet.
I was wondering what she'd be like on that stuff.
I'm on my way to Bekesh, but I seem to have gotten my bearings confused.
Find your own way back. We're busy.
Little brat.
Right. Where's Bekesh?
Come on, Aaron. They're getting up.
What are you gonna do, John? Oh, please don't interrupt. Is it gonna explode? Throw it! Throw it! Throw it! Throw it! Throw it!
Get to cover!
Why would that have blown up?
Also picking up weapons fire.
Didn't take them long to get into trouble. Ready to transport.
Yeah, well, that's John.
You blew up the rifle?
Look, it's not like I meant to. The damn thing malfunctioned or something.
Oh, you overloaded the pulse chamber.
Drop it. Let's move before they find us.
Well, teach him how to use it next time, Aaron.
Your subjects came up with your ransom.
It was not in doubt. Yours will not.
Absolutely. Who says they won't?
He doesn't really believe it.
Now, what have you got for me?
An extra helping. Any more trouble, and it'll be your skull that serves as someone's bowl.
Aw, his sad eyebrows are making me sad. What's going on with him? Does he need something to, like, stay good? Wait, his hands.
Get out!
What did he just do?
I can help you.
Gross! What is happening?
I don't want your help.
You're in no condition to choose.
What are you gonna do, though?
This should relieve the symptoms of withdrawal.
Withdrawal.
And this will remove the pain.
Whoa. Wow, she's powerful, huh?
Couldn't eat this. I mustn't eat this.
Might try eating this.
Maybe it has another use. In what way, friend Rigel?
Oh, yeah, loosening up the soil.
Right, the camp should be just up ahead.
No, you're not going anywhere near there. Not till we get that gauntlet off.
No.
Yes, you agreed.
Yes.
Only as long as it was necessary.
And it is necessary. I am going to take out every last Tavlik. No survivors, no mercy. Now give me the oculars.
Hit her with it. Yeah, kind of knew that was going to
I
happen.
believe you and I have some business first.
Oh, yes. You called me a coward. And you'll die for that.
Your gauntlet
Doubt
against
it.
my quilted blade. You truly are cowardly. Can't you defeat me without your weapons?
Oh, smart.
Okay, so you'll die more slowly.
Oh,
Nice blanket.
I was going to
Dargo.
say...
Lumpy blanket, get her off.
I was going to say, I was like, I want to watch Dargo fight, and then I forgot about his tongue. That is brilliant.
Help? Of what sort? Pull.
Yeah, help pull him up. It's so funny that I thought he was trying to fart earlier. By the neck?
Biting it around the throat isn't a good idea.
That's what I was saying.
I did it! I'm free!
You're not gonna, like, let him out, though.
No.
Oh!
You're killing him.
That's right.
Excuse me? Please tell me that that was him pretending.
Why was he killed?
Who paid to get him back?
The consortium of Trow will.
What is happening? Is he bringing him back to life?
If the ransom is not paid by his people, it will be paid by mine.
Oh, well, that's nice. He doesn't have to do that. Interesting. Rigel made a friend.
You attacked us, tried to take over the ship, and you're ready to slaughter every tabloid on the planet and enjoy... Whatever. The gauntlet brings out the real you, both of you. Think
Yep.
long and hard about therapy. I'm gonna go check
100%.
things out, play nice while I'm gone.
That's what I was saying. It just takes what's already inside and, like, brings it out even heavier.
Does your head hurt?
Yes. Yours?
Pound
Did they reverse this shot?
later day parade.
I'm so tired.
It took a few hours for me to fully recover, so I imagine for sedation we should probably double that.
Well, they're already going through withdrawal. They only had it on once.
Crichton should be back by now.
Well, he's probably at the wrong end of some Tavlik weapon somewhere.
Look at them getting
Somewhere out
along.
there, there's a whole world full of Crichtons. How useless that must be.
It's amazing he could actually provide us with some common ground.
Who would have thought there'd be a race more clumsy and pathetic than the Luxons?
And it's gone.
I'm sorry. You know how clumsy we Luxons can be.
Well, thank you for the invitation, but I'm not an invitation.
Oh, they buried him back in
You were
there.
killed by Beckish and revived by me. You are therefore owned by me, as are your subjects. Is that so?
Ah, interesting.
Ransom me if you want, but all you get is me. Just you? My traitorous bastard of a cousin stole my throne and imprisoned me. I escaped with a few of the fugitives, and they're the only ones who even know I'm here. Won't they ransom you? They couldn't if they wanted to, and they don't want to because they hate me. Then you will die here. So
I wouldn't be laughing about that, Rigel. Aww. I feel bad for him. In that moment. Other times, what a little jerk.
Camp's pretty deserted. Looks like most of them are napping. Go for it now or wait till nightfall.
We don't even know if this planet rotates. It may never get dark.
This may be our only chance. Let's go.
Never even thought about that.
Cover our retreat.
Well, with what? Well, someone blew up our only weapon.
Oh.
Take this.
Oh, yes, a sword. That'll be really helpful.
It is more than just a sword.
Oh, yeah. Dope. Look at these two.
It was, when the Peacekeepers took it from me.
How long ago was that?
8 cycles.
It's pretty cool. I mean, like, there's this small camp, right? Like, they're just this small group is holding both of the leaders hostage. Are they part of a bigger thing? I don't know. Who put the gauntlets on them? Why are they so dependent on them? I have questions.
Sorry.
Dang it.
Offense is not taken.
Check out the critter.
Critter? What's your problem? Find Rigel.
He's never seen other aliens before. It's an exciting moment for him.
Through my efforts, Rigel is believed to be valuable. Therefore, Rigel is being moved via shuttle to a more secure location.
We went through all of this just for him to get moved off planet?
Rigel should be informed that his ransom will not be paid by the consortium of Trow. His presence has been decided to be too disruptive.
It's for damn sure.
Where's Bakesh? We came to discuss the ransom terms. Think we can reach a deal.
Fast.
Right, Dargo?
Okay, alright. Come on, Dargo. Heard you're a great warrior. I am excited that he's actually doing something physical. Alright, alright. Okay, so it's a stunner, it's not a killer? I have no idea about those gauntlets and what they're actually doing.
That's how you create a diversion. It's a fine weapon.
I request that you bury me with it.
Oh. Oh, it does hurt him. Shit. I just thought he was like tough and it just stunned him, but dang.
Just take it easy.
The blood. What color is it?
Dark red, almost black.
What does that mean?
Bleeding freely is the only thing that will help heal the Luxon. The wound isn't cleansed until the blood flows clear.
Wow. I know, John. I don't get it either. That's crazy.
You need more sleep. I'll take you back to your quarters.
Oh, I don't like when people yawn. It makes me yawn.
Command. Quickly, please.
I know my way back.
I know my way back. Just leave him there, huh? Sus! I don't think he'll be able to figure out anything about the entire ship, but still. Yeah, get him! Oh. Oh.
We'll never cover that ground in 3 minutes.
You two won't, that's for sure. I might, with a little help.
Oh, John!
We need that gem, so unless one of you two's got a better idea. Right.
Is he gonna be able to run like really fast or something?
Willpower, like the Green Lantern's ring. Okay.
I love all the references he uses. It has me going like the whole Captain America, like, I actually get that reference.
I feel pretty good.
It's a drug.
Feel
Yeah.
real good. Right. It's working.
Yep. Let's go.
I need it. Give it to me.
Is this the way you repay my help? How would you like your arm torn off?
You don't scare me. You don't even have the guts to fight me.
Oh.
I could rip you apart. Carlin, help me.
She is
Enjoy it.
so kind and nice until she is not. Don't mess with her.
This is your enemy. Contemplate that in solitude.
Wow. Wow. She is like so nice and like will help anybody until they double cross her, and I love that for us.
Is it running clear?
No, still reddish black.
Put your finger in it and turn.
Oh, so you die without putting up a fight. Then you're the coward.
Wow. Oh.
And you're the barbarian. You're gonna have to hit it a lot harder than that to increase the bleeding.
All right. Free reign. Ooh.
Again.
I love it. It's like the one thing you don't want to do is like mess with a wound. In this case, she's just like, hit it as hard as you can. Okay. All right, John.
What's going on? Who's out
Wow.
there? Someone answer me! You didn't kill him.
Guess I'm not that kind of a guy.
Nope. Surely isn't.
Hand me the bag.
Take him.
Oh.
If you can.
Oh, have it your way.
Okay. I'm here for it.
You have to do better than that.
Just watch me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no. Ran out of juice.
How about we call this thing a draw? You don't really want Rigel anyway.
Why don't I?
Because he's not really a king.
He's not.
He's an escaped mental patient. Illusions of royalty.
You're the mental patient if you expect anybody to believe that I...
Smart, John. Stop hurting Rigel.
He's not insane. I could be.
Okay, right. No, he's not insane, but he is sick. He's very sick. Very contagious.
Way to go, Rigel. Playing into it. I love that.
Right, he's not sick, but he is worthless. No one is gonna pay his ransom. Look, Rigel is an obnoxious gas bag, and who's gonna shell out for that?
He's right. I'm unloved, unwanted, unpopular.
Oh.
Look, Vikesh,
Unconscious.
Rigel lied to impress you. We got nothing. You don't believe me? Call my ship. Talk to your boy.
Your leader wishes to speak with you.
Oh, he actually is checking. Wow.
Bakesh,
You've spent time with them.
Have you seen any riches on board?
I won't lie for you.
No one's asked you to.
I've seen much of their ship. It's pathetic. They have no riches, and all I've need's food cubes.
If they mistreated you in any way, you just say the word and I'll retake their ship and slaughter the lot.
He's had a great time. He's gotten his pain taken away, saw a naked lady.
They haven't mistreated me. In fact, they've been trying to help me.
Help you? Why?
I don't really know.
Because they're good. They're kind and just. Stop kicking Rigel.
Take this royal pain out of my sight.
Oh, stop kicking Rigel.
Where's the you-know-what?
I knew you wouldn't come back just for me.
What'd you do with it?
Yeah, what'd you do with it?
Safe and sound.
Did you eat it?
Did you swallow it?
Yeah.
Yes. Which means you're gonna have to take me back as I am, or disembowel me here.
Disembowel him.
Don't you tip me, Fluffy.
It's running clear.
Let it live or die.
Die, but not today.
Ew.
Piece of cake.
Oh, poor John. I said it a lot about poor Rigel, but that's just too funny.
Rigel, hurry up.
You can come in if you want to.
No, you just gotta move on.
Only once in my entire career did somebody swallow a crown, and we had to wait a couple days for them to come back.
Said I would have put it right back if those savages hadn't kidnapped me.
Ugh. Oh, did you clean it off?
I did wash it. Well, I think I did.
Oh, God. Oh. Moral of the story is the guy swallowed his crown, came back a couple days later. We put it in the autoclaved it, and he now is called Poop Tooth.
Curious how you're doing.
Much better. Now that I have the gauntlet back on. My choice.
Well, you tried, girl.
No sermons.
No sermons. I feel bad for Zan. Okay, like I said, I have no idea where most of these episodes are going, and they always start with somebody arguing with somebody else on the ship, and it always seems to be Dargo that is, like, part of that. Definitely, I did not expect a boarding party or, like, them entertaining a group and Rigel being like, I am royalty and I am in charge. But I get it. I get it. He wants to feel important, but, like, the fact of him being, like, exiled and, you know, not having the throne anymore. Oh, throne for a loss. That makes a lot of sense. Ha. But, you know, like, it's true. He doesn't have anybody that would pay the ransom, nobody that, like, cares about him. And I think he really thinks that, you know, and if it weren't for John, you know, Dargo would have just left him. Granted, he had the gauntlet on, but I will say that the gauntlet does not bring out the best in you. Obviously, we saw that with both Aaron and Dargo. They're very aggressive, and they're fueled with, like, a lot of, like, anger, like, especially Aaron, like, wanting to go and just kill everybody. And Dargo just wanting to leave Rigel behind, you know. I feel like it does take, like, your actual feelings and makes them really show. I was gonna say be aggressive, but it's not necessarily just aggression. It's kind of just, like, accentuated. It greatly shows what you're feeling. And John, you know, like, John is just, like, a good person, you know, like he puts the gauntlet on and he's like, oh, I don't really, I feel good. And it's just like, oh, okay. And it again, it's the Captain America thing. Like, it's so, I know that they didn't, like, steal it necessarily from, like, the comics. And I don't think that they, like, based anything off of anything in particular, but the fact that John is a good person, and it just made him an even better person in the sense that he still just wanted to free Rigel. You know, and it maybe made him a little cocky, but I feel like John is truly just a good person at heart. Now, I wonder what it would have done for Zan, because, like, she was wanting to be very helpful to the Tavlik to, you know, like, help him kind of get the withdrawal from having the gauntlet on, take away his pain, feed him, show him some sympathy and empathy. And in the end, he did make a choice to put the gauntlet back on. And I think she thought she might have helped him. And in the moment, she did, because I think if he was still going through withdrawal and was sick and was angry, that he probably wouldn't have, you know, said something kind and something nice about them. Like, you know, saying that, like, essentially the ship's garbage and they have nothing and they're not wealthy and everything here's horrible. He could have, you know, been aggressive and not shown that small amount of gratitude for helping him. So and Zan with, like, whatever, I don't know if she's got medicine flowing through her veins, but the fact that, like, she is motherly and helpful, she also has that motherly way about her that it's just like, just because someone's kind to you, don't mistake that for weakness. And yes, she's soft because she is that person who cares, but you piss her off just like any other mom. No one knows the fury of a mother that has had a fire lit under her by one of her children, by a sibling of hers, whatever it may be. You know, that mama strength that comes out when you see a mom pissed off, even two moms in the wild going at each other. That was our Zan. That was our Zan. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that they show that you can be kind and caring and empathetic, but still be a beast to mess with. I love that for us, and I love that for her. And I love that we saw all of Zan, not only what was inside, but the majority of the outside. It's funny because all I could think of in the moment was impressive, but also that's a lot of makeup. Oh, the faucet. Or the tap, whatever, the drain definitely had a lot of blue. Definitely a lot of blue in the shower that day. And, you know, we did see a little bit more of Rigel, like him really realizing that, like, he's got nothing and nobody. And I know that he wants to feel special and important. And for, like, a hot second he did, but then as soon as somebody realized that they couldn't take something from him, like money, they didn't see him as having worth. And that sucks because, you know, him being part of the crew, you know, he does play an important role. Now, granted, he is obnoxious. He's definitely insufferable sometimes, but that doesn't make me not feel bad for the situation that he was in. His little sad eyebrows, we saw him a couple different times. I feel bad. I feel bad for him, but him not thinking that he has value because of his station or not having the royal stature that he does, that I think definitely he might kind of see the crew as being his family and important, and he might care about them sooner, hopefully, rather than later. And again, these are out of order. I think this was episode 3 in order. The next one actually shows episode 5 is PK Tech Girl. So do what you will with that information. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and an episode early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What would the gauntlet show for you? Because I am a very nice person until I am not. I think that it would make my bitch go to 11. I think my sass would be leveled up to 12. But then, like, you know, if they showed me a cute little kitten, I think I'd be like a pool of tears. So, I mean, you wouldn't even have to knock me out. I'd be like, oh, I'll give this up, you know? So I wonder what other people would think, because I feel like it takes kind of not your finest qualities or just the thing that's the strongest about you, which to me, it's definitely attitude. I think sometimes I have a mouth on me that doesn't really match because obviously I have a small stature. I'm very much like Rigel in that, where I have a lot of tude, not necessarily enough to back it up with. That has always been my flaw, but I always surround myself with people who will back me up. So ask any of my friends. I have gotten a group of us into trouble and they've always had to bail me out because it's always my mouth that does the thing. It always does the thing. It's always that. So I wonder for you, if you put the gauntlet on, what would it show about you? Because I don't think I'd be fighting people, but I would definitely, I would be sassy as all hell. I love it. But guys, in the meantime, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below of what you liked about this episode. And I know that it's out of order. We'll definitely, once we get to like episode 8 or something like that, I think it all falls back into place. So bear with us about the surprise. I mean, I did tell you that PK Tech Girl is coming next. I don't even know what that means. I didn't know what Throne for a Loss was until I said it out loud. It didn't click up here. And PK Tech Girl, I don't know. Are they going to a rave? I don't know why I keep thinking like that just seems like a name for somebody that's at a rave. Anyways, come back here for the next episode, guys. It is such a good time, and I love all the humor that's in these episodes. I love that we grew closer together with Dargo and Aaron. Kind of. They had kind of like a little like thing between their weapons where they're like, yeah, okay. Well, she did. He didn't. But like that was a very much interesting moment. I liked it a lot. And I feel like we got a little bit of character growth from Rigel as well, and we got to know Zan a lot better. And of course, I think we know who John is, and we know what he's about. So it's nice to see that just continue to be the case. And I thoroughly love this crew. And of course, Pilot. He didn't do much, but he's Pilot. And of course, Moya, who is the biggest character of them all. So guys, come back here for the next episode. And in the meantime, I'll see ya.